Have you ever thought about what it would take to wipe out all of humanity? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? The resilience of the human race has been tested time and again. We've faced wars, natural disasters, and diseases, yet we've managed to survive and even thrive. But what if we were to face a truly apocalyptic scenario, one that could potentially extinguish our existence forever? There are in fact 12 such scenarios, each more terrifying than the next, from a global nuclear war that could plunge us into a decade-long winter, to an alien invasion born not out of malice but a hunger for resources. These are not mere figments of imagination but possibilities that could become realities. They serve as reminders of our vulnerability and beg the question, how prepared are we to face such threats? Stick around as we delve into these scenarios, each more chilling than the last. Picture the world plunged into a nuclear winter, following a global nuclear war. The very thought sends chills down the spine, doesn't it? But what if this were not just the stuff of science fiction? What if, in the face of escalating tensions and advanced military technologies, a global nuclear war became a horrifying reality? The aftermath would be unimaginable. Cities would be reduced to rubble, the environment irreparably damaged. And then, the nuclear winter sets in, potentially lasting up to 10 long, harsh years. This isn't just a drop in temperature we're talking about. This could mean widespread devastation, agricultural failure, and the potential starvation of a large portion of the global population. The fallout of such a war wouldn't just be physical, it would be societal, emotional, and existential, altering life as we know it. In the blink of an eye, our world could change forever. The fallout of such a war could alter life as we know it. As resources dwindle, the fight to control what's left could lead to our downfall. The world as we know it is running out of natural resources. From the depths of the earth to the vastness of the oceans, our relentless pursuit of resources has put us on a dangerous path. Consider oil, the lifeblood of our modern society. Nations have gone to war, economies have collapsed, and countless lives have been lost in the struggle to control this precious commodity. Now, picture a world where oil is no longer plentiful. The scramble for what remains could lead to conflicts of unprecedented scale. Water, the source of all life, is another crucial resource under threat. As climate change intensifies and population growth continues, water scarcity could become a stark reality for many. Nations might resort to drastic measures to secure their water supplies, potentially sparking conflicts that could spiral out of control. Could our desperation for resources be our own undoing? What if the threat to humanity didn't come from within but from beyond our planet? A chilling thought indeed. The prospect of an alien invasion presents a threat of insurmountable scale and unpredictability. Unlike wars or natural disasters, we have no historical precedents to guide us, no strategies honed over centuries of conflict. Think about it. Aliens who have mastered interstellar travel would likely be far more advanced than us, their technology light years beyond our comprehension. They may not bear any malice towards us, but their hunger for resources could turn our planet into a battleground. Earth's water, minerals, or even the organic matter that makes up life itself could be invaluable to them. We cannot predict what form an invasion would take, or how we could defend against it. Faced with a threat from the stars, our survival instincts, our technology, our unity as a species, would be tested like never before. An alien threat could change everything we know about survival. While these scenarios may seem far-fetched, preparedness is key. It's about understanding that in the face of catastrophic events, survival often hinges on our ability to plan and adapt. Whether it's the threat of a nuclear winter or an alien invasion, seeking shelter could be a vital first step. This means identifying safe spaces in your home or your community, places that could offer protection from radioactive fallout or extreme environmental conditions. But it's not just about physical preparedness. It's also about mental readiness, about fostering the resilience to face the unthinkable and persevere. Awareness, too, plays a crucial role. Knowing what to do in a disaster, understanding the risks, and recognizing the signs can make a significant difference when survival is at stake. Remember, we're not just talking about individual survival. We're talking about the survival of humanity, of our civilization. And so we must prepare not out of fear, but out of a deep understanding of our responsibility. It's not a question of if but when. Sometimes, the most dangerous threats are those we can't see. Hidden from the naked eye, biological warfare has the potential to cause unthinkable devastation. We're talking about harmful microorganisms engineered to be more lethal and resilient than anything found in nature. These microscopic assassins can spread through the air, water, or even through contact, infecting thousands, millions, even billions in a blink. And here's the real kicker. Combating such a threat is an uphill battle. Unlike conventional warfare where you can see the enemy, in biological warfare, the enemy is invisible. Our defenses, vaccines, and medications, which can take months, even years, to develop and distribute. And by the time they're ready, it could be too late. This is not just about the immediate death toll. The aftermath could cripple societies, disrupt economies, and leave deep, lasting scars on the survivors. Invisible but deadly, biological warfare could mark the end of humanity. Mother Nature can be a formidable foe. When we consider the end of humanity, we often forget that the planet we call home has the potential to unleash cataclysms of an unprecedented scale. Volcanic eruptions dwarfing any in recorded history, tsunamis washing away entire coastlines, hurricanes of unimaginable power, and earthquakes that could level entire cities. Our technology has allowed us to predict these events, but the power to control them remains beyond our grasp. We are, after all, mere visitors in a world shaped by the raw forces of nature. These forces, which have shaped and reshaped the Earth over billions of years, are indifferent to our existence and our desires for safety and stability. In the face of such overwhelming power, our best defense is preparedness and respect for the forces that govern our planet. When nature turns against us, survival becomes a daunting task. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. We've journeyed through the shadowy realms of potential apocalyptic scenarios, each one a chilling reminder of the fragility of our existence. We began with the harrowing prospect of a global nuclear war, a conflict that could plunge our world into a decade-long nuclear winter, wreaking havoc and inflicting untold suffering. We then delved into the battle for natural resources, a struggle that could ignite fierce hostilities as our planet's riches dwindle. This fight could potentially escalate into a catastrophic global conflict, further emphasizing the importance of sustainable practices and resource preservation. From earthly threats, we ventured into the cosmos, considering the possibility of an alien invasion. These extraterrestrial beings may not harbor animosity towards us, but their quest for resources could spell disaster for humanity. This scenario underscores the significance of our search for understanding and communication within the vast expanse of the universe. We also highlighted the importance of preparedness in the face of these potential disasters. From seeking shelter to preparing for extreme environmental conditions, readiness could mean the difference between survival and extinction. Our journey took a darker turn as we uncovered the threat from within, biological warfare. The potential misuse of biological agents is a sobering reminder of the destructive power we wield and the responsibility that comes with it. Lastly, we faced the wrath of Mother Nature herself. From supervolcanoes to asteroid impacts, our planet is not without its own lethal arsenal. These natural cataclysms serve as a stark reminder of our place within the natural order and the respected demands. As we stand on the precipice of these potential apocalyptic scenarios, our greatest weapon is awareness. Recognizing the threats that loom, understanding their implications, and preparing for their eventuality are vital steps in safeguarding our future. It's not about spreading fear, but about fostering understanding and preparedness. After all, our survival might just depend on it.